I don't care where you are, these high gas prices are affecting your life. Whether you're trying to fill up your car at the gas station or noticing that your groceries are getting more and more expensive just because these truck drivers who bring the groceries to the grocery store have to pay upwards to $1,100 just to fill up their tank, so it's affecting you. But instinctively, we look towards the government and the leaders of the free world to let us know when we will see a change. So the leader of the free world now is former Vice President Joe Biden. And when asked this question, this was his answer.
The second part of the question was, would it bring down the price?
Will it bring down prices? And the war has pushed prices up. They could go as high as $200 a barrel, some analysts think. How long is it fair to expect American drivers and drivers around the world to pay that premium for this war?
As long as it takes. So Russia cannot, in fact, defeat Ukraine and move beyond Ukraine. This is a critical position for the world. Here we are. Why do we have NATO?
All right, let me play this game with Joe Biden. Let's say that I believe everything that he says, and the only reason why American citizens are dealing with high gas prices is because of the war in Ukraine. And we're just going to negate the facts that Joe Biden, when he got in office, that he closed down major pipelines in America when we were a net exporter of fossil fuels in the world. Also, that he closed and failed to follow through with certain oil contracts that would have helped the American citizens. And the fact that the American government takes a third of the profits from the gas stations when they can actually just be like, you know what, we're not going to take that just to help lower the gas prices. Let's believe that. But tell me, why would Joe Biden in this week would send off 5 million barrels of oil to overseas, to Europe and also China? Like, China, isn't that a reason to get slightly impeached a little bit? I mean, we impeached Donald Trump because of a phone conversation when they said it was a quid pro quo with Ukraine when he was going to withhold funds in order to do an investigation. But it's kind of a double standard when we see Joe Biden doing the same thing and admitting it on television.
I remember going over convincing our team, or others, to convincing us that we should be providing for loan guarantees. And I went over, I guess, the 12th, 13th time to Kyiv, and I was supposed to announce that there was another $1 billion loan guarantee. And I had gotten a commitment from Poroshenko and from Yatsenyuk that they would take action against the state prosecutor, and they didn't. So they said they were walking out to the press conference. I said, no, I'm not going to, we're not going to give you the $1 billion. They said, you have no authority. You're not the president. The president said. I said, call him. I said, I'm telling you, you're not getting $1 billion. I said, you're not getting $1 billion. I'm going to be leaving here. And I think it was, 6 hours? I said, I'm leaving in 6 hours. If the prosecutor's not fired, you're not getting the money. Well, son of a bitch. Got fired. And they put in place someone who was solid.
And the craziest thing about Joe Biden sending 5 million barrels of oil overseas, not to mention just to China, but to the Chinese companies that he sent it to have ties with Hunter Biden. If that's not reason enough to get impeached, I don't know what is, especially when you learn that these barrels of oil weren't just sitting around. These were reserved for strategic reasons, like, I don't know, purposes like war. And this is the same Joe Biden who told us on the campaign trail and also when he got in office that if he found out that China lied about the COVID virus and how it got out, that he would punish them with tariffs and things like this. But we found out that China lied about the COVID virus, and now he's sending 5 million barrels of oil overseas. How does that help the American people? I know it doesn't help me, but if it helps you, let me know how in the comment section down below. And also, like this video, subscribe to the pages on Rumble and YouTube, Royal Family Studios. I'm your host, TJ Evans, with another episode of TJ Evans Show. Y'all stay safe, stay prayed up, do your own research. Don't take my word for gold. Peace.
President, would you make China pay? And please be specific. What would that look like?
What I'd make China do is play by the international rules, not like he has done. He has caused the deficit of China to go up, not down, with China, up, not down. We are making sure that in order to do business in China, you have to give all your intellectual property. You have to have a partner in China. It's 51%. We would not do that at all, number one. Number two, we're in a situation where China would have to play by the rules internationally as well. When I met with Xi When I was still vice president, he said we're setting up air identification zones in the South China Sea. You can't fly through them. I said we're going to fly through them. We just flew B-52, B-1 bombers through it. We're not going to pay attention. They have to play by the rules.